Pray is using his phone now. I'm in a meeting. Meeting with Uncle. Pray, help him now.
Hello, how are you?
Good evening, Uncle.
Good evening, my darling. How are you doing?
Where are you?
I'm in my house.
Are you in a farmer house?
You're from... I'm in my own house.
But we went to see you. That's your...
I'm going to talk to him. I'm in a meeting.
Hope you went to school today.
Yeah, I did.
Good. Well done. Well done.
You.
Okay. All right. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. So first
just
of
give me
all,
30 seconds. Let me just grab my pen and paper. Please.
All right, sure, no problem.
Pray, get a biro for me. Get a biro for me. I'm in a meeting. Give me that biro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. I'm here.
All right.
Okay, let me also a bit of a background on this, just a minute on this. You know, one of the things we want to do is we want to do more like a bit of a media stuff. But the main aim is that as we publish this news, you know how journalists get money. At a stage, okay, I'm just in this banner, advertise with us, thanks. You know, so we hope to, yes, put up some adverts there and hope to get some people calling us to come and do some things in their association. So that's the main aim.
All right.
So at a certain, one of the key things we begin to do will be features, you know, and all that. Okay, so I'm all ears.
All right, that's fine. Well, the structure accommodates that and more. So yeah, you're basically good to go. You're basically good to go. All right. So first and foremost, we'll go to the website. First and foremost, we'll go to the website, which is what we have here on my screen at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just go to this. Okay. And now, let me just quickly do a background of what this whole structure is like, because when we understand the structure, then helps us to be able to modify what we have here now. So yeah, on this structure, we have a couple of sections. Now we have the dynamic sections and we have the static sections. There are some sections that, that basically will be changing from time to time. And there are some sections that basically will just be there. They will not change. An example is, for example, we have up here, where I've highlighted here, trending news.
Yeah.
Now you can see the trending news is changing. It's changed. So this is like an example of a dynamic content, you know, the trending news. Now, all the way to the far right, you see the social media icons. Now, that is not a dynamic content, you know, not unless we are changing our social media handles, that will remain the same. It will basically still be the same thing. Now, if we now go down, we see the logo. Logo, of course, is the static content because, we don't get to change our logo every week or something. So this also is static. Then we have this advertisers banner. Now, for this one, it could be static for a while, then it could be dynamic because we could have brands, for example, coming to place their leather boards here, maybe an MTN, for example. You know, all we need to just tell them to give us a graphics with, we'll just give them this dimension. So by the end of this whole thing, I'm going to tell us what this dimension is. So just in case we want to meet any brand, we'll just tell them that, okay, if you want to sit on a space on our website, just give us an ad with this dimension and it will comfortably sit up here. And if you notice here, we can generate a link from here. So
yes, generate,
So from here, people can click to whatever they're advertising, either to their website or their social media handles or whatever. So So that's that. Then if we now go down, we have our links. These are our link menu, our navigation menu. And under here, we have the home, our services, association news, events, interview, blog, advertise with us, and contact us. Now, out of all of this, we have some that are pages and some that are categories. Now, I'm going to explain very fast what categories are. Categories are basically containers. Let me just use the word. Categories are containers that house news items. Categories are containers that house news items. Now, for example, DPR vows to grow Nigeria's oil reserves. That is a news item. Now, instead of us to have a website or a portal that just has news flying all over the place with nothing categorized. So what we've done is that we've nested these news items inside categories. So we can see now that DPR vows to grow Nigerian oil is not just floating all over the place. We've nested it inside a category called association news. So you can see, if you look at here, if you look at all of these news, these are news items. But if you see the block here that is highlighted, is that red or pink? Okay. Yeah, that is the name of the category where this news item falls under.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can see now this news item falls under interview, this falls under event, this falls under association news, and so on and so forth. So these are those same categories up here. So we have association news here. So what we've done here is that if you now click on association news, it now pulls, there's an algorithm that now makes it pulls all. So even if we have like 200 news on the websites, right?
Yeah.
We have let's say 200 news items. Now out of that 200 news items is a mixture of everything: interviews, events, blog, association news, and all of that. But now we now want a situation where we want to just streamline. Like I'm not interested in interviews or events. I just want to know, I just want to view news that fall under association news category.
Yeah.
Or I want to just view news that fall under events. So that's why we've been able to create these direct links here. So when I click on association news, for example, it pulls only, you can see now you're browsing association news. So it pulls out only news from that section. So same thing goes with events. I click on events, it pulls up news from the event section. If I click on interview, it will also do the same. Yes, it will also do the same. So, but the other ones, like our services, for example,
that's static. That's fine.
Yeah, those are static. Yes, those are static pages. So if I click on services, they are there. Our services don't change unless we need to add additional services. But basically, it's just what it is, and it's just there like that. Same thing with advertise with us. So the advertise with us page, we have we have a static content here that just tells us to advertise, send us an email here.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Yes. And all of that. Same thing with contact us. All right. So now let's go into the back end, and now let's see how we can manage.
One of the main things we're just looking at in the back end is because like now by next week, we go live with this on Friday. By next week, some news will be updated. So anyway, Wale has joined us. So that for me, it's where the main thing is, where we update stuff. And like now, if we interview the president of ICANN, so it will change, it will be what will be on the site, something like that.
All right, cool. Well, that's fine. It's not a problem. That's fine. All right. So let's go to the back end then, and let's dive in immediately. So to access the back end, we go to the website, of course. Then we'll do /WP admin. /WP admin.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I click on that, I get I get a username and password. So I don't know if we have credentials. If we don't, these are credentials that I have created. So if you can copy this, if you can see my screen and copy it out.
Okay, just hold on.
Or I could just do this. I could just quickly paste it here. So yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. So.
Okay, no problem. Noted.
All right. So you use your username and password. You log in. You put in your username here, web admin password. You put in this password. Then you log in. So now you're in the back end. This is now how the back end looks like. Like I said, let me have a copy of the front end open. So I will be switching between both the back end. So this is the front end and this is the back end. Right. Okay. So now the focus of this mini training is just basically how to manage the content. You know, so we're not going into any coding nitty-gritty or any.
No coding. That's for you.
Exactly. So all right. So now, like I said earlier, all of these news items fall under categories. They fall under categories. Now, to first of all, let us even check how many news items are on this portal at the moment. How many news do we have that are sitting on this, scattered all over different categories? Now, to do that, you come under posts. Posts. You come to posts. All posts. All posts.
Oh, okay.
So posts, all posts. You can see we have all the hosts. So we have 21 posts, you know, in all, you know, scattered all over the website. Now, if you look at, you can see the post. Now you can see the author. Well, this is the admin. This doesn't really matter. Then you can see the category now. Yeah. So the category this post falls under. You can see association news, interview, blah blah blah. This, that. Now, if you want to filter just news from association or from whatever, you come under categories here, you pick which one you want, then you filter it. Then when you filter, then it will now tell you that, okay, you can see it has shrunk to just 5 items. So we have 5 items under association news. You know, so that's basically so. Now, if you want to edit a news item, let me go back to all. If you want to edit a news item, all we need to do is take our mouse across the news item. We can see edits here. So if you want to edit, maybe this news has been posted and some form of typo has been, you know, so we just want to go back and edit the news. We've posted the news already, but we just want to edit it. So we come here, we click on edit. That edits the news. Now, if you want to post a new news item, like I said, now on Friday, a couple of new items will be going on live on the portal. So how you do that is you come to here, you can either come here and say add new, okay, up here, or you go to the left panel here and say add new. So there, you can either use whatever buttons, they'll take you to the same link. So I'm going to click here and say add new. Now, of course, every news item has a structure, you know, so we have the title of the news and we have the body of the news. Right. So here we put the title of the news. So in this instance, I'm going to use this DPR news as an example. So here, this is the title of this news. This is the title of this news. Yeah. While this is the body of the news. Good. So while this is the future image of this news. Now, I just mentioned 3 sections, very important sections that make up a news item. So meaning if you're about to post a news, make sure at least you can have more, but at least these 3 items, you must have them available.
The things we use, those 3 items.
Yeah, those 3 items will be very important. So the title of the news, the body of the news, and at least one image that will act as the future image. Now, of course, a news item can have like 200 images nested inside it. Yes, but of course, at least one image. You can't have a news item with 0 image. No, one image must at least accompany that news. And that image is what people would see, like now, here now. So even if I have 20 images inside this article, there's no way these 20 images will be shown here. But at least I'm going to see one that will at least attract me to the news itself. So that is what the future image does. So I'm going to go back here now and you put in a title. Let me just say sample news. Then I come here, I say sample contents. Now, like I said, this is, so we've checked one, we've checked two. Then the next one, I come here, I scroll all the way down. You can see future image here, future image down here where my mouse is rolling at.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you can see set featured image, set featured. So when I click on set featured image, it's going to give me an option of where, it gives me my media library. So I can either pick it from here or I upload it from my computer. I just click my computer here and look for where the image is on my computer and pick it from there. But if I already have the image already in my computer, I just come
one
here.
of women image, any of this image is fine.
Yes, so you just pick it here and we have it has been set here. You can see. So we have the image there now. So of course, so so this news can be published. It can go live. As simple as this. Okay. But one more thing that we've not done is that we have not specified which category does this sample news fall under.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what we'll do is that we come here. You can see the categories panel down here.
News.
Yes.
Blogs. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you need to do is check which one applies. So some news can be both. Some news can be an interview and also an event.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it applies that the news falls under both categories, feel free to select one. You can select all. So the news can appear. So meaning that if people go to association news, they will see this news. If they go here, they will see this. If they go to events, they will also see the same news. You understand? So the news can appear in multiple places. So when you check, yes.
Sorry, my question is, if you look at the main site, that DPR story looks like the main story, while the other so how do I, because you have two association news, you have this DPR and you also have the insurance company one. So my question is, how do you ensure that, like now we might have a real association news that should be more visible than the other ones on the site?
Yes, okay, yeah, okay, good question. What this does actually is there is an algorithm that places the latest news, the latest news up here.
Okay.
So you can see the date of this news now. You can see the association news here is July 23rd.
Okay, this is 24th. Okay.
This is 24th. So I think I'm going to go and check. I'll check something actually to see which category pulls up here.
No, it's association news. That's fine.
I know. Yeah, I know. So if association news pulls up here, then it is the latest one. So you can see, even though we have another association news here, it is the latest one that falls and gives us this big.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Noted.
All right.
So, Wale, please note this. So, yeah, Wale,
okay, sir.
Yeah, thanks. And if you have any question, please shoot. Yeah, Stanley, you can continue.
All right. So when we have all this sorted, we have our news title, we have the content, we have the future image. Then we've selected the category. Then nothing else than for us to just publish this news. Nothing else than to publish this news. So I publish this news now. If I go to the home page, I think I put the news under events. You can see.
Yes, okay, yeah, okay.
This is it now. So sample news on September this, and this is the sample content here. So that's basically how, sorry?
Is it showing in the home page?
Yes, in the home page, when you scroll down in the home page, we now have sections. We have events. You scroll down, we have association news.
Okay.
We scroll down, we see blog. You get
fine. Agreed. Mine is like, since this was the latest, these things in front now, won't it change? Won't the algorithm change it?
Now you see these ones here, this block,
Yes.
this block, these ones here.
Yeah.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yes.
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. As we update news, won't they automatically change here?
Okay, let me do this. Let me take this news and put it under association news, right? Let me see what happens. So I've changed the category of this news. I pushed it to association news. And let me come here and let me refresh this. Let me check something. Okay. All right. So it's not changing. Yeah. So I'm going to come here. I'll go to pages. Do something. I'll go to. Okay, I'll go to pages. I'll come to home page. Edit it, Elementor. Okay, just 1 minute. Let me check something. Come here. Okay. Okay, so I know, you know, when you develop most of these things, you now forget what you've done. So I remember what we did. What we did was we created it's not really a category because it's not here. Are you with me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now, what we've done is, now, there's a reason why, like you said, some hot news. Our latest news might not be our hottest news.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're with me, sir.
Yes.
So maybe, for example, we've posted like one of our hottest news now, and some interview just, you know, another interview was granted and was posted, but not as hot as the previous interview. Now, but we won't decide to still have that traction of the fact that as soon as someone comes, they see the first thing, especially like how this DPL news is just there on their face. Now, what we've done is that you see this section, this block here.
Yeah.
If we want certain news to remain under this block, irrespective, like you can see now, I posted a new news now, but I did not move these guys. So the latest news under association news is actually this my sample news. It's not this DPR, but this DPR is here. So now, if I post a news now, maybe for example, this sample news, and I want this sample news to knock off this guy. All I need to do is, I come here, I come to the sample news page. This is the sample news. I come here under tags, under tags. See tags here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just write featured. You can just write FE, featured will come out. Featured will come out. Just click on featured. That's it. Add.
Okay.
That's it. So any news item, I'm gonna repeat this. Any news item that you want to show or stay on that box. This five, it's a five news box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the 5 panel box. So any news item that you want to stay in this 5 panel box section, always make sure that you attach the future tag to it. Yes. So if I do this now, I've added future tag to this one, and I will update this news item. Now, if I do that, hopefully when I come here and I refresh this page, you can see it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, please note that, and now has moved that other association news to that other place.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if I don't want this guy here again anymore, okay, yes, Wale, you want to say something?
No, I'm following. No, I said that I just acknowledging what you did.
Okay.
Like I can see it. Yes.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, okay, so that is basically that and how it works. So I'm just going to delete this guy. I'm just going to move this guy to trash.
Okay. So that's
all right. So I've deleted the sample news. Yeah. So that's the simple process, how to post, and and that's it. Every other thing can now be okay. Like for example, now you want to change this guy here, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now I'll just quickly show you again how to change this guy. Now, like I said, everything you post, forget all this content. This content are all generated from all the posts that you post. Yes. So you don't worry about everything going on here. Everything is content generated. So if I want to change this advert here, leadership imperative post pandemic, I want to change this advert. I will come to appearance. On the left side, I will come to appearance, and I will come to widgets. Appearance, I'll come to widgets.
Yes.
If I click on appearance and widgets, it's going to show me a couple of widgets. Now, under the widgets, it's showing me, I have 3 widgets that this site is working on, but you're going to focus on the main sidebar, because this is a sidebar. It's a sidebar, and the sidebar sometimes, you can see all the things listed on the sidebar. This is the main content, while this here is the sidebar. Now, the first item on the sidebar here is, I think it's a search box. Okay, the search does not apply. So if I come here, come in. Okay, now for this one, for this guy here, you already have a design, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit tricky, but it's what it is. You have this design here that you sent to me. You sent this design to me. Good. Now, I take this design that you sent to me. I need to upload this design into the system. And how I'm going to do that is this. Remember, before I even start working on this sidebar, let's forget about the sidebar first. I was given this design, and I'm told that please want this design to be uploaded as an advert on this website. Let's say, for example, now we're given an MTN this thing, for example. So let me just do something quick. Okay. I'm going to take this now, for example. I'm just going to use this to work so we understand what we're saying. I'm going to save this image. I'll save it here as add. Okay, so I have it now on my system as add. Add. All right. So what I will do, the first thing I will do, I will go to media. Please note.
Yeah.
I will go to media. Then I will do add new. So I've been given a design, right? So I go to media, add new. meaning the first thing I need to do, I need to at least upload this media into the association new today's server. So I just come here, I pick the file from here, or I just drag the file into here. I just drag it from my panel and I drag this immediately into here. So you can see now it's here. This is the ad is there. So something important you have to do, because to be able to use this ad, we need the link to this ad. We need the link to this ad. And so what he has done for you, very easy. So you don't have to start copying any code. Just click here. It says copy the link. The URL is a link. So copy the link. So click on it. If you click on it, you can see copied. So the link so right now your system is holding the link to this advert.
Okay.
Right?
If, however, it's supposed to take us, say www.mtn.com.
No, you're not setting that yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you where to set. That is the target of the advert now, where the advert will lead to. Yes, but this is just the link of this advert on your server.
Okay, fine.
That's what you just copied. Now, so we now go to the widgets that we're working on. Where is my widgets page? Okay, I'm going to go back here. So I'll go back here now to appearance. I'll go to appearance. I'll go to widgets. Okay, so now here we are. Now we've copied this image, this MTN ad now. So we now need a container to put this MTN ad for it to display on the website. We just need a container to put it in. Now, the container that holds that is this ads, it's already labeled ads, So you just come here, you expand this place. So let's not be scared. We'll see some code here. It's a very small line of code, very, very small, So now, this code now, you can see there's this tag that says IMG. IMG stands for image. IMG stands for image. Then we can see SRC. SRC stands for the source of the image. So the only thing we are doing on this code, the only thing we are doing here is we are coming here, we start from this HTTPS to the end here, and just paste the link, the new link we've copied, our...
Okay, yes, okay, I understand, yeah.
You understand, sir? Good. So we just paste that here.
Just paste it inside the inverted commas.
Good, in between inverted commas.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's basically it. I can come here to do this. I don't want us to lose because I don't know where I'll start looking for that one now. All right, so if I do this and I click on, I'll just click on save. When we save this, and I come here and I refresh this. I don't know why it's not moving. And I refresh this page, and
maybe you look at it again. Let's see.
Yeah. No. Excuse me. Okay. 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 Okay, so I think I know where it's basically from where we edit this is actually very different.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually very different. It's actually very different. It's I forgot it wasn't the widget that was holding those items. I think they were too long, so we didn't want the widgets to hold them. So it's so we just edit it directly on the page itself. We edit directly on the page. There is a script called Elementor. Don't need to bother much about Elementor, but I'm just trying to let you know there's a script called Elementor. Now, when you go to pages, all pages, you can. These are all the pages we have on the website. These are all the pages we have on the website. You know, we have advertise with us, contact us, our homepage, services. Okay, these two pages are not active, so I can actually delete these two pages because they are not active on the website. So I can just take them out, so they don't take up. Yeah, so these are just the pages we have. Every other thing is a category. So we have advertise with us, this and that. So now I'll just come to this home page, right? And I just click edit with Elementor. If I edit this home page with Elementor, it will open up the Elementor editor. So what that means is that I can edit directly. I can edit my entire home page like directly. So you can see now it opens up my home page, but you can see some items here showing me I can edit. Yeah, I can edit a couple of things. So I can come here now where this ad is. Very simple. And I just click on it. If I click on this ad,
it shows
on
that.
this side, it will show me the properties immediately. So I can just click on here and change that code. You understand, sir? So I can just come here and paste the MTN code, and instantly I'll be seeing the results right here. You can see.
Wow. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. So, and as soon as you're done, you just click on update. You're live. So you don't have to do that whole widget.
What other thing? How do you put the link of this?
Okay, good. Still on the code, still on that code, you can see this AHREF. I don't know if you can see my. Let me increase my.
I can see it.
You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Good. Okay. So this AHREF now this link now you're seeing here is the link that this can be changed to MTN, online or something, .com, right? Now, this target means that it's going to open on a new window.
No, that's fine. Let's not go there. Let's do this.
Okay. All right. So that's it. So that's how you can edit things directly from this page. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, Wale, any question?
No. I'm actually following everything. No, I can see what is up. No question yet. Yes.
I think so. This is fine. This is comprehensive. So I think based on this, maybe we can do a 10 minutes on the sales talent, which is almost the same.
It's almost the same, yes.
Okay, click on blog. So to do this blog now, we'll just do it for post. Same thing with the post. We just do it for the post. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Noted. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, Wale, are you okay?
Yes, it's just to practice to just see how it's done, but I'm okay with the explanation.
You have some content. You have some, so no problem.
So just use the credentials I've sent to you. Use these credentials to log in. So use the credentials to log in. You have like full admin access. Then you can try and post. Post. Of course, when you practice more, then of course you get used to the entire interface and basically everything that you need to get done. Okay, so that's it. Basically, it's and nothing more.
Okay, that's fine. So I think this is good to go. Let's just look at for the sales talents, where my focus is on is just the news items. If you can open the salestalent.ng, let me just okay, Wale, this is where we're going to just scroll down. This is fine. Okay, these are things that will change. Now, if you come up, the main thing we want to do here is latest sales jobs. That's the only thing. Wale, is there any other thing? Is latest sales job, and also we'll know how we change the blog. But I think the blog thing is similar to what you have for the association today.
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking to Stanley.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I answered, but I was muted. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Exactly.
Okay, so we're good to go then. So maybe just look at the back end. That's all.
Okay, all right. So let me quickly go in here. WP, same way to WP admin for the sales talent, the back end. Let me see. So why you're having this here is because I don't think there's any job posted here. So that's
no, we're just also working on some things now.
Okay. All right. So I'm here. Dismiss all this. So this is the back end of this. So all you need to do is you come here, you come to your job management. Jobs. Come to your job management jobs.
Oh, okay. Job management. Okay.
Yeah, you see job management jobs. Then you can see okay, we actually have some jobs there, but I think they've expired. That's why they're not showing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So instead of posting anything new, I can just come here and edit. You know, if I do a quick edit, for example. Okay, I'm not able to do that on that quick edit. So I'll just come here and edit, and I'll edit this job. Maybe this sales executive at PayU, for example. Yeah, I'll just come here and I'm going to check. Okay, you can see the job detail. So same thing, you have the job title, you have all the job details here. And when you scroll down, you can see the expiry date.
Expired date. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can come here and let's increase that to this 2021, and let's say October 31st, for example. So that has changed. And the application deadline can also be changed likewise. You know, so we want the application deadline to also be the same date as the expiry date. So just leave that as that. Then we'll just click on update. We'll just update that there. And let's go back to our home page and see if it pops up. Hopefully it should. Okay, so we come here. Okay, so we can see it's there. So we don't have that error anymore.
Okay.
You know, so of course this logo here should normally be the logo of the company.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good to go.
All right.
That's
so
good to go.
So that's it.
And then the blog, because what I saw is there's job management. Therefore,
no, you can see blog manager up here.
Okay, blog manager. Okay, well, then note that.
So same thing, all posts, add new categories and all that. Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think so far so good.
Right, sir. So practice. Then of course the whole back end and everything will be we'll get used to it, and it's kind of that. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Wow, thank you so much, Stanley. So that discussion will take you back end. The basic. Okay, I'm talking to him about the banker's warehouse so that we.
Oh, okay.